Thank you very much. This is a big coincidence. You know, MRC Holland, they are the sponsors of the Gambia College and many other infrastructure in the country. And it happened that they are on a familiarization visit to test the readiness of the Gambia College for September opening, which is okay. And then forestry also happened to offer us some trees for planting. And then we said there's no better day than today. So we come out to come and do the planting. And we have appealed to the governor's office. The deputy governor is here with us. And then the soldiers are also here to help us do the transplanting. It's a good thing. Now, 2019, next month, Gambia College Basic Campus will start operation with PTC, what we call now Diploma in Education, and then Higher Diploma in Education, PTC, Higher HTC Primary. Meaning, let's start in this September, inshallah, God willing. And you know, when we were constructing here, we felled some trees. Though we left some trees to stay behind. So the trees that we felled has some potential for adverse environmental effects. So we are replanting those trees and returning them to the place so that we mitigate against the adverse environmental impact. It doesn't stop there. The schools are also ready. We have got 2,000 plants from forest for the schools across the region, which in the next 2 weeks we will begin to do the transplanting in those areas. I think mahogany, which is Jalo in our local language. Then there is acacia and also tabo. Yes, these are the ones we are planting today. One Jaju City. One Jaju City. Yes, I'm the camp RSM. Yes, battalion RSM for 3 Infantry Battalion at Basay. All right, thank you very much for asking me that question. Tree planting is very, very important. If you can bear me witness, these days, I can say barely a month ago, there was drought, no rain. Okay, and to me, what I learned in my books is you plant more trees, then you have rain. So this tree planting exercise is very important. So one have to plant trees so as to have good rain. Yes. Really, the advice here is we have to avoid deforestation, cutting down of trees. This is what is causing all this. So, as well as we are cutting down trees, we have to also plant a lot of trees to replace the ones we are cutting down. If not, then we'll enter in drought. Thank you very much.
So, in December we laid the foundation stone. His Excellency the President was here to lay the foundation stone for the college, and we promised him that by September we will be ready. So we tried very hard. So far we have 18 classrooms. We have dormitories for 128 students. We have residences for 16 lecturers. We have a canteen. Laboratory is under construction. So we're trying very hard so that when the college is opening, the students can come and start here in Basay. Well, it's very important. If you can look around you with the camera, you will see that the place has a lot of trees already. This is actually a forest, the area which was allocated for the college. And when we got the area allocated, we knew that, well, this is what we have. We will have to cut some trees to be able to construct, but we also pledged that we will make sure we replace the trees. Also, if you are here in the dry season, now it's beautifully green, but if you are here in the dry season, a lot of the trees lose their leaves. So what we do now, we plant trees which will evergreen. So when the students are here, the environment will be so nice and cool. Even people coming from Basay, they will be jealous when they come here because the place will be beautifully green and cool. Still a lot of, it's just a start. We don't know yet where the paths are going to be, so we have to be a little bit careful. But every year when the college expands, there will be more space and we will have to replace those trees as well.
Thank you very much. I am Abubakar Jallo, Principal Gambia College. Oh, Mr. Jallo. Thank you very much for granting me this interview. This tree planting is very important because when this place was identified, my first comment was we need to preserve the environment. So let us do very little damage, only cut down those trees that are essential. And we try as much as possible to replace some of the trees that we fell during the clearing with some economic trees, some other trees that at least would provide shade and also make the place green. Yeah, we have been working very hard. In fact, I have visited this site several times to make sure that at least what we need is in place by September, so that come end of September, early October, we should be able to start the diploma in education and also the advanced diploma in education, primary. That will be the start. So we will be working with the sponsors, try to expand, and eventually all the programs that are run at our Birkama campus, as far as School of Education is concerned, will also be run here. So the institution is the same, so we want to provide the same quality service that we are doing in Birkama here in Basse, so that the people from the upper regions can also benefit from the same services that government has been providing for far too long in the Combos to also come in the region.
What is the assurance?
The assurance is that I have been telling Henrietta that I want my accommodation to be here, so that from time to time I'll come here and spend 2 weeks, just to show that this is a serious institution. We are not only looking at it as an outreach program, but a fully fledged Gambia College campus, and we will provide all the support as far as the Gambia College administration is concerned.
Thank you very much. Are you representing and why you are here?
Okay. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Fali M. Kora, Regional Program Officer, President Barrow Youth for National Development. Okay, we also answered to the call of the Education Ministry to join them here at the college campus in Basse for tree planting exercise. Of course, to answer your last part of your question is why we are here. We know that when there is no tree, there is no life. When there is no tree, there is no rain, and when there is no rain, there is no life. So therefore, that's very, very important. That was the driving force why we are here. Okay, we know that the climatic condition of the world today is unpredictable. So for this being the case, we have to come together and revive our forest cover. In so doing, you will see today that our life will change. Plants are very, very important. Of course, most especially in an environment like this, whereby you have an education setting, is very, very important because in students' leisure time, they can simply go out, have a sit somewhere under a shade. That is very, very important. That will even make the environment more conducive for them for their education. Okay, apart from that, coming to this structure here is very, very important. I am information system graduate from the University of the in fact, undergraduate from the University of the Gambia. But I know how it takes for somebody to be in the urban area, struggling for education and also struggling for somewhere to host. But if we also have this structure here, college campus here, that is going to help us a lot. For that being the case, you can simply drive from Tambasansang with a bicycle and just come and attend your lectures and lessons here. So, and simply go back to Tambasansang and be with your family. So that is very, very important. So for this being the case, we have to thank the government of the day, His Excellency President Adam Barrow and his government. And of course, from the side of President Barrow Youth for National Development, we are here for development. From any corner, when development comes, we have a take in it. We take every development as ours. In fact, even more than the president. So as youths, we are very, very happy to be part of this initiative. And we will thank the Education Ministry and also challenge them anytime. And the Ministry of the Ministry of Forestry, the Department of Forestry here, we are going to challenge them anytime they are doing such a noble initiative. Let them contact us. We will render our support to them.
Thank you very much.
This is an annual event which my office, that is the Regional Forestry Office, URR, embarks on every year. We're looking at the rate of forest degradation in the country. We deem it fitting to produce seedlings, large-scale production, and then distribute these seedlings free of charge to local communities to be planted in forest areas, that is community forest areas, in woodlots, and also individual farms and compounds along major roadsides, and also in institutions, which is something like these schools. So this is why today we are here to do tree planting in this extension of the Gambia College School of Education. One is the Kaya senegalensis, that is the mahogany, we are planting 75 of mahogany here this evening. And also we have the Cola codifolia. This is Tabo in Mandinka. We are also planting like 10 of that. And also we are planting Cassia siame. This is an exotic species, but is used for different purposes. It can be used for ornamental tree planting, that is for beautification of the area. And then it's an evergreen species. We also use it for firewood. It's not a timber species, but it can be used for firewood. And it's an evergreen species that can be used for beautification. It has beautiful flowering. Altogether, we are talking about 130, 135. Actually, we are targeting the institutions for one reason. That is because we know education, they are efficient, and this we rely on the school management to take care of these seedlings, protect them, support them, see that they grow. Because like we are graduating from the idea of only tree planting as an event. We are now going into tree growing. So like when we plant, we make sure we give it all the necessary support to make sure it grows to maturity. So the Henrietta and the management of the college extension here has given us the assurance that come the beginning of the academic year, these trees will be divided between the students. Each student will be allocated to a tree, and then they will be taking care of these trees to see that they grow to maturity. Because one of our reasons for supporting this institution here is because this institution is being constructed within a forest park. This is Sabi Forest Park. So, of course, during the construction, a lot of clearings were done. Some trees were has to go. So at least we are trying to restock the area so that the trees that we have felled during the construction can be replaced. So this is what we are doing here. And then they have given us the assurance that the school management will take care of these trees. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.